Hi, thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this crocheted headband. You can make it for little girls, up to adults, doesn't matter. I think it's cute, elegant. You can add flowers to it. Here's another little example. And it's for beginners. It's very simple. All you need to know is how to do a slip knot, a chain stitch, double crochet, and a slip stitch. So let's get started. Okay, so here's the product that we're going to be doing. So here we have our yarn and our hook. And let me see if I can find the end piece here. So you're going to want to do a slip knot. So you take it, make an X, bring it over, down, up, and pull through, and then up. Okay, so right now we're going to be making 13 chain stitches. So you're going to yarn over and pull through is 1, and then yarn over and pull through is 2, yarn over, sorry, and pull through is 3. We're going to do 13 of those, so 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so we have our 13 stitches. And so now we're going to want to put a double crochet into the 5th chain from our hook. So that's not going to include this part. That's going to include this stitch. Oops. Oh, sorry. This stitch here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so we're going to yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put it in the 5th chain from the hook, and then pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And then you're going to chain 1 time, and then now you're going to skip 1, which would be here, and then go into your next one and do a double crochet. Okay, you did a double crochet, so now you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to skip a chain again, and then do another double crochet. And you're going to do this the entire way till the end, and then you're going to chain again. So again, skip 1, double crochet in the next chain, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, and then again, oh my gosh, this one just does not want to go in. Pull through 2, and 1, and then the last one, and then so now you have your entire row, and now you're gonna flip your work. Well, or you can chain, but I like to flip my work first. And then you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that's going to be a double crochet, and then you're going to yarn over, and then there are going to be these V's, kind of these little holes in here, and you're going to yarn over and double crochet in the first hole. So if you can see, first hole, and then again you're going to chain 1, and then you are going to again double crochet into the next hole. There should be 5 holes. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and chain 1, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, yarn over, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, chain 1, 2, and 3. When you always do 3 at the end of your row. So that's what it's looking like so far. And you turn your work and you yarn over, and you're going to do the same thing, go through that first hole and pull through for a double crochet and chain. And that's all you're doing. And you're going to do this for 30 rows, and then once you get to 30 rows, then I will show you how you should end. You can put it together, you can attach a flower, anything of that nature, so we'll get back to that. Alright. Okay, so I've just finished my 30 rows, and I like this pattern especially because I love the zigzags on it instead of just a flat panel. So now what you're going to do is you're going to flip this over, or the other way. You just pick a side that you think would be better, and because the way that you're going to stitch it, this is going to be the inside, so you're going to flip it the other way. And I love this part because you don't have to use a tapestry needle if you don't want. It's your preference, but I prefer not using tapestry needles only because they are a pain in the butt to find. I always lose them. So now you're just going to weave in your ends with your hook. And I know this process has a name. The name, I don't know it at the moment. I'm sure someone will comment on what it is, which would be very helpful for beginners. So this part, you're just going to attach them together by making, when just pushing in your hook, taking your yarn, yarning it over, and pulling it through both of the loops on your hook. Oh, sorry, that was my phone. And you want to do that again, so put it through. There, bring this over and pull it through all 3, I guess. So you have 1, and then the other side, 2, so you have 3, and you pull it in. So you're just going to do this the entire way. I love this project. It's very simple for beginners. The very first project I tried to do was, I think a granny square, and that was just really difficult. Learning all of the different crochet techniques, and you know, I barely knew how to do a single crochet. How was I supposed to do a double crochet? And the project was just very hard for me. Obviously now I can do like 3 in an hour, but it was very, very difficult. And the worst part in crocheting is learning your tension. Tension is the hardest part about the entire process, because, you know, it's just hard to get that rhythm. And once you learn that rhythm, it goes very quickly, but when you start out, you just feel like giving up because you don't feel like you can do it. But you can. It gets better. Okay. So I just finished this part, so now you can see it's now in a circle. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to take a long strand, take your scissors, and cut, here maybe. Okay. And you're going to take your needle and just pull it out. Okay. This part is very, very crucial. So you have your 2 ends here, and you're going to tie them very tightly, because it's very easy for this part to just come off. But once you tie it really tight, then I'm going to do it one more time. You can use your tapestry needle to weave in ends and such, so you just take these 2 ends, loop them together, and then go through like you're sewing it, and then you will have your headband. Very nice. Alright, leave comments below to tell me how yours turned out. Thank you for watching, and keep crocheting.